Thank you and welcome to Moorhead Sports Center. And along with Rob Grammer, we've got Spuds hockey tonight as Moorhead takes on Brainerd. And in the past years, and quite a number of years, this has been a highlighted game as far as Section 8 play is concerned.
Always a hotly contested game with Brainerd. They've had very strong teams in recent years, some of the strongest they've ever had. And so they marked this one on the calendar along with a couple other section rivals, I'm sure, but Moorhead's always a big one. They'd love to come in here and knock us off, as usual.
And it doesn't seem to make any difference what the record is. And this year is a factor. I think it has to be considered as a factor. Just one win on the 8 games that they've played, that being Brainerd.
Yeah, and some rough scores you're not used to seeing out of a Brainerd program. And so you kind of come in with the on-paper thing, and then, of course, they don't play the game on paper.
And with that in mind, we've got an interesting start to the night when the 2 JV teams went out. Moorhead putting 50 shots on goal, and yet it went past the midway point of the third period before the first one went in.
Yeah.
And from a 1-0 game at that point, it turned into, all of a sudden, it was 6-0, and Moorhead was able to secure the win.
Yeah, it's you see where phrasing comes from. The dam broke. That's what happened.
It did, yeah.
And they got one, and then they came after that. But what a performance early on there, at least through 2.5 from the Brainerd goaltender.
He was outstanding, no question about it, outstanding. He'll be the backup for the upcoming varsity game. Jed Klang will be in goal for Brainerd, and Howie Borden is in his first year as the head coach at Brainerd, and we had a chance to visit with him a little bit just to kind of get an idea of what the Warriors are all about this year. Very nice and cordial visit with Howie Borden, and I wish him all the best from now on.
Yeah, anyone who's willing to take on a coaching position, you always wish him the best. But, first soiree through Section 8 and through Minnesota High School hockey in Brainerd for him. And, you do wish him the best. You hope it works out well for him.
Meanwhile, the Spuds are working on a 4-game win streak, and they made everybody kind of stand up and take notice after their 3-game sweep during the holidays at the Dakota Ice tournament.
It seems to match what's gone on in high school hockey in Minnesota this year, where someone gets off to a start. Edina was that team, and they're winning, and they're number one, and as soon as you get to be number one, you get beat. I believe, I think Andover did have a second loss now, but, through that, into that weekend, Moorhead was Andover's only loss. So then Moorhead strikes back and comes with 3 big wins of their own, and they're saying, hey, we're still around. So up in the top 10, 15 teams in Minnesota, it's a juggling act.
You take a look at Moorhead's schedule during that holiday tournament with the win over Edina. Anytime you take on Edina, you know you're in for something. And then comes to St. Thomas Academy. That one was decided late. And then over Prior Lake. And a team that is kind of right on the edge, right on the verge of becoming a very good and very powerful state tournament team.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to watch all 3 of those games, and you had a great performance straight through the lineup, straight through the game against Edina. They came out in the first game and the Spuds were able to just really put out, I thought, with their most complete performance of the year, limiting Edina on quality scoring chances. Shots were even roughly in the high 20s. And to get that win 2-1 was always over Edina, it's a good win. They're always going to be strong, and they are again. And then you had a couple of gritty comeback wins where they got out early on both St. Thomas and Prior Lake. And then the second period just kind of went into a lull, and St. Thomas and Prior Lake struck back, really took control of the game, got out to a lead, and then the Spuds battled back in the third and were able to find a way to win those games. It was pretty impressive, and I would agree with you, Larry. Prior Lake is an interesting team. They don't have a lot of success early, but, man, they had a lot of firepower.
When you take a look at that St. Thomas Academy game, it was decided in overtime as the Spuds trailing 4-2 ended up getting that overtime goal in a real short matter of time into the overtime session and won at 5-4.
Yeah, there was a lot of determination, it looked like, from that starting unit in the overtime. They won the draw, got it into the end of St. Thomas, and they never came out. And they were just kind of determined to try to end it there, and they were fortunate enough to get the chance that did it off the stick of Carson Triggs.
To the midway point of this hockey season, it looks to me like anytime the Spuds are going to have success, it's when they can control the puck in the offensive zone.
Yeah, that's a key for this team, is to play in the offensive zone, play down low, wear out the other team, make them defend a lot. It's kind of a classic football strategy, I'd say, a field position type thing. And, if you can play in the offensive zone, quite a bit more than you're in your own end, that's helpful, and that's really the hallmark of this team and how they can wear down teams and be successful.
We're getting ready for Moorhead and Brainerd tonight at Moorhead Sports Center. The Spuds at the start of the year had 3 goaltenders in the rotation to play this hockey season. It appears that Kai Weigel has been settled on his shoulders, just a sophomore, the youngest of the 3, but he has shown, I think, some pretty good promise.
Yeah, boys beyond his years, and we've talked about the competitive nature of Kai, and it shows up in really subtle ways as he's able to break up plays on his own. He's not just a goaltender, he's also a defender. He can also lead your breakout. He handles the puck so well. And he showed his high-end ability when they needed him most against Edina. Tied 1-1 in the third, and Edina had the puck on the stick of their most prominent scorer right in the slot, and Kai came up with a big save that kept the Spuds in it, and they were able to come back and score one and win that one.
The Spuds are working on a 4-game win streak. It started with a win on this ice over St. Michael Albertville, and since then 3 wins during the holiday season. And tonight the Spuds take on the Brainerd Warriors as they jump into play in 2022 and jump into play in Section 8 and make a run for that section championship. And one thing we haven't talked about yet is Roseau. They're just there. The last I saw, they're the #1 team in the state according to QRF rankings.
Yeah, they're rolling along.
Yep.
And it's for whatever reason quietly rolling along.
Yeah.
Maybe one loss on the year early, if I remember right.
Yes, that's right. And they got the overtime win over Moorhead. Yep.
Yeah. They lost Andover, and then they came in and beat us, and they haven't stopped since. And they're an offensive machine. They score a lot of goals.
And that's coming on a year when maybe they weren't, at least the outsider was looking at it and saying, maybe it might be down just a little bit, because they had some pretty good players on that team from a year ago.
Yeah, and as someone who has been able to watch those groups of players come all the way through from peewees, from 10 and 11, 12 years old on, those of us knew how good that team was, because they were expected to be the favorite last year and this year. And I think the perception switched when the Spuds had kind of a surprising run last year and were able to kind of upend Roseau. But we all knew that what Roseau had coming back, and they weren't going to be happy about it.
So you're
either.
not surprised?
No, we're not. That's the long way to say that.
Yeah. Brainerd is all set and ready to go as we wait for the starting lineups to be introduced and the playing of our national anthem. As the announcement is being made, we will return with more from Moorhead Sports Center after this timeout.
Repairs, we give you straight answers on what you need to
Welcome back to Moorhead Sports Center as we get ready for the start of tonight's game. The Moorhead Spuds getting ready to take on the Brainerd Warriors. Spuds will defend the goal to our right side as Kai Weigel has indicated that he is ready to go. Brainerd at the far end to our left, Jed Klang has indicated he is ready to go as his teammates surround him here. We've seen some great battles, some very physical battles over the years when the Brainerd Warriors and the Moorhead Spuds battle it out on the ice. We get ready to go out at center, and as they stand in, it is Alex Jones for Brainerd, and he squares up and draws it back, pushed off to the far side, then picked up by Grant Gardepee. Down it comes into the Moorhead zone and behind the net, swept out to the far side where Moorhead picks it up off the boards and comes rink wide with it. Here's Carson Triggs on the way in. Sidesteps his way, but lost the puck behind him, and it comes back along the near wall where they battle it now down into the corner. Picking it up, Connor Erickson of Brainerd. There's a shot that is deflected up, and Klang gets his first look at what Moorhead can put on as a shot is concerned.
Hey, good work from Triggs there and Lindberg, and again, just heavy on that forward check, making it hard on Brainerd to get to a puck. They win a puck, and then Bentz finds an area out front, and Carson slips it to him. Good opportunity for the Spuds early.
Now Lindberg is a setup man for Triggs and Bentz. We'll talk more about those numbers as this game unfolds with the faceoff down to the far left side. There's a shot off the draw coming wide of net and way back out to the near point where Joe Schiller tosses it back in. It rolls up on top, and from there Max Roby carries it in, drops it behind. The Spuds are there to pull it away, and a quick turnaround as they work it out to the far side, then taken back by Caden Clefman. To the near side, it's knocked away. Spuds avoid some disaster and pick it off, and it comes back up ice. On his way in, all the way through, Joe Corton drops it back out to the point, sent down low, deflected there by Brainerd, and it rolls its way back out to center ice where the Spuds track it down with Wyatt Tweet riding it along the boards. Rink wide, it's saved back out to center ice where it's quickly turned around and sent back in. We are just underway from Moorhead Sports Center. An early start tonight for the Spuds and the Warriors as they battle it and trying to dodge a bullet as far as the weather is concerned, with the possibility of some imminent concerns there. Here come the Spuds back out to center ice and worked off to the far side, dished ahead by Caleb Anderson and down deep, or Alderson rather, and down deep into the far corner. Pulled in by Ian Ness. Behind the net, drops it back. Here's Alderson, turn, shooting, blocked away. Not sure that was on net. It was just off to the side and blocked away nicely by Klang. Out it comes to the near side as the Spuds keep it in the zone. Searles dishes it along the wall. Ricocheted out. Spuds pick up the rebound. Here's a turn on a shot and a block and a save. The rebound is knocked away. A long outlet pass to take the pressure off as Joe Grammer goes down deep to pick it up, but icing is called. Moorhead with a little bit of a scoring opportunity on that last trip up ice.
Yep, good little play by Ian Ness behind the net. Draws a couple of defenders to him and reverses it back to Alderson, and he walks out, takes that space, and comes right up the side of the goal mouth there and tries a sharp angle shot. Good opportunity for that line.
Face off to the far left side of Jed Klang. As it comes down, it's lifted over the top. Brought back out to the near point, dished ahead by Joe Schiller. Down deep into the near corner where Moorhead has control. Pulled away, Schiller goes far side, then Creer drops it down low, shot goes on, blocked, rebound, tipped in and scored. That looked like Gavin Lindberg on the tip in, and the Spuds take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's a good sign when sometimes you don't know who scored it. That means there's a couple of guys there banging around on it, and it looks like it was Bentz or Lindberg, and by the look of the handshake line at the bench, it might have been Bentz. And this is a great play. When you get Lindberg gets it up top to Schiller, Schiller snaps it across to Creer, and then that gives you time to get traffic out there, and Colby with a nice shot in on net, and they clean up the rebound.
We'll wait for the, here's the scoring announcement. So the 2 points get assists on the tip in by Harper Bentz. And Harper Bentz, Moorhead's leading goal scorer with his 11th of the year. And the Spuds have taken a 1-0 lead. Play, as they have been shown to do, they're dominant in the offensive zone, and they've had that dominance here early on. Brainerd has but one look up ice. Here's the play in, high in the slot, bounced off. to the near side, scrambled after, picked up by the Spuds, and Harper Bentz feeds it off to the far side for Grammer. Down deep into the far corner, Grammer works his way behind the net, sets it up on top. Here's Carson Triggs with a shot just wide. Bounces all the way out to the point where it's picked up by Harper Bentz. Down deep into the far corner. From there, pulled away from Lindbergh, and play is in the corner and along the wall. And Harper Bentz comes up with it, dishes it down to the corner. On the return, it comes right back in with a shot. Then the deflection in by Corton just missed a little bit. Long play out of the zone. They're going to take away the icing, and play will continue on. Kai Weigel out to leave it for Aaron Ryerson, who comes near side, and ahead it goes with Wyatt Tweet, dishing it down to the near corner. From there, bounced around by Ryan Kennedy of Brainerd, then up on top. Spuds again taking it over, but the outlet pass comes out to center ice, and the Spuds feed it back to the blue line. From there, turned around and sent in. It comes down deep. Spuds get a handle on it, dish it out in front, and it's picked up by Joe Schiller. Spuds on the return up, leading 1-0. Long touch onto the far corner by Tweet, and it rolls deep into the corner. And back now behind the net to the near side. And out it comes. Spuds will turn back on the play to pick it up. Schiller, Career, back to Schiller, taking a look up ice. Early on, 12:31 to go, first period, 1-0 Spuds on a Harper Bentz goal, his 11th. Down low and in behind the net, it's wished back near side as the Spuds complete their change. Bounced up against the glass, it comes back. Cody Martinson circling out of the near side, and head now to Searles, who goes rink wide with it. There's a good open play for Ian Ness as he walks his way to the corner, stops, turns, sends it back out to the point for Grammer. Now to the near side, high in the slot, it bounces to Searles. To the near corner, Andrew Searles dishes it behind the net, working it back out to the far side, and from there out, it comes all the way down, and that'll bring up a whistle and an ice with 11:53 to go. Spuds have scored early, lead at 1-0.
Good action from the Spuds, controlling play thus far. As far as they're concerned, they're probably going to want to cash in and try to break the spirit of Brainerd quickly, and Brainerd's going to want to try to weather the storm here and hang in there as long as they can.
With the face-off now, back out to the point, along the wall, and again back out to the point. It got away. Spuds tracked it down momentarily, but then it is steered away by John Finnegan, and the play goes behind the net where the Spuds pick it up and send it out. Long return pass in, that would have been offside, but it's waved off now as the Spuds take control deep in their own end. The Grammer on the near side and along the wall, outlet pass. On the stick of Caleb Alderson and in. It's 2-on-2, it's 3-on-2, and the shot is blocked away nicely by Klang. Back out to the near side. Moorhead's 8th shot on goal, and they lead it 1-0. Down low and behind. Scrambling forward, deflected up into the boards, off the glass and down. They'll scrap for it there. Career had a chance at it. Then Cody Martinson. He had a chance to pull it away, finds it. Here's the Ian Ness pass, and a late whistle as Klang was just able to find the handle on it. I thought that one was going to escape the glove, but he hung on, and it stays 1-0.
Yeah, good work down low again from Ness and Martinson down in the corner, and Ian's able to come around the backside of the net, and then Caleb Alderson with a good little recognition to jump to the back door quick, and Ness saw him and tried to get it there, and nice job by Klang to hang on to that one.
So the face-off at 10:55 to go in the opening period. It's drawn all the way back up ice. Moorhead backpedaling to pick it up and send it out. It's a one-on-one race now. Here's Gavin Lindbergh, turns into a 2-on-1. The centering pass. Here's a shot and a goal! Lindbergh with a perfectly throw and toss to Harper Bentz, who played it out of the air and slapped it in for a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's almost unfair. The Warrior Brainerd defender did a nice job of playing the 2-on-1, got a piece of that pass across, hops up in the air, but Harper Bentz showing off his old baseball skills and knocks that one out of the air, bunts it right into the net.
Back in your day, that is the kind of play I would have expected to see from Josh Arnold, being able to pull the puck out of the air. Here's the scoring announcement. Second of the night for Harper Bentz. Colby Career gets his second point of the night as the Spuds lead. Now 3-0 as it's right out in front for Carson Triggs. Spuds are dominating early.
It's a relentless attack right now, and Brainerd's possibly going to want to find a way to regroup here and just try to neutralize play somehow, because the Spuds are skating downhill, and right now there's nothing stopping them. And they're going to take a timeout, Larry.
So with that timeout on the ice, we'll return to Moorhead Sports Center. In the first period of play, it's Moorhead 3 and Brainerd nothing.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Harper Brent's getting the first two. Carson Triggs just now announced as the goal on number 3. Colby Creer has an assist on each of the 3 goals scored. And the Spuds lead it 3-0 here in the first period. Out to the near point. Searles keeping an eye on it. The outlet pass comes along the wall and dished up ahead of him. And that icing call will turn it around and bring it all the way back up ice. Harper Bentz, Carson Triggs, 3-0 Moorhead.
Well, familiar scorers for the Spuds, and that line's getting right back after it tonight.
Bentz now with 12 goals. He leads the Spuds in goals scored. Carson Triggs now rather with his 9th is the second leading goal scorer. Off to the far side. Down deep, Gavin Lindbergh helping out, but a big night on the assist category for Colby Creer. He has 3 assists on the 3 goals scored. Down deep, pulled away loose. Off to the far boards, dished up and out. It comes all the way back up ice. Dished around to the far side and up against the wall. Turned around from there. 9:23 to go in the opening period. Brainerd taking a poke at it. It comes loose, and it's picked up by the Warriors, and they walk their way down deep and down all the way to the corner for Max Roby. Turns around and brings it back up near the point where the Spuds pull it away and poke it ahead, and that forces the chase deep down low. Long pass up on the near side. Rolling it down to the corner where the Spuds track it down, and Joe Schiller takes a turn and looks up ice. On the stick of Carson Triggs, and he goes rink wide with it off Harper Benson down deep into the corner. From there, looking in on it. Here's a centering pass. It got knocked loose, and it's pulled away to the near side, and then taken away by Harper Bentz. He walks his way in. He walks his way down and scores. Harper Bentz, and it's quickly 4-0 Spuds. Quickly 4-0.
Good patience from Bentz. Knocks another one out of the air there to keep the play alive. Then the defender kind of peels off, and Harper's looking for the pass, and keeps walking towards the net, and then just a quick little backhand forehand, tuck it in the 5-hole. Klang didn't have much of a chance.
So with the faceoff back out at center ice, here's the scoring announcement. Harper Bentz, he's got the hat trick. Unassisted on that goal by Bentz. 3 of the 4 goals scored, Harper Bentz. Here's a quick toss thrown in by Creer out of the far point and down deep into the corner. Brought back down near side. And along the wall, Gavin Lindbergh had it pulled loose. It comes away. Back to Lindbergh now deep in the corner. Tries to take control and possession of it, but it comes out to the point where Joe Schiller sends it off to the far side. The rebound picked up by the Spuds. Down deep along the near side, working for it out to the near side and out to center. Working his way around, Joe Schiller turns and sends it in. Spuds on a quick change. A lot of blue on the ice right now as the Warriors pick up the rebound and head out with a long pass that is errant, and it comes all the way down. Spuds back to pick it up as Brainerd goes to their line change. Long pass far side and ahead. 4-0 Moorhead early. To the near side, it is knocked away loose. Wyatt Tweet there to pick it up. From down low, Searles plays it near side for Grammer. Outlet pass, Spuds are there to sweep it ahead. Here's the bring in by Aaron Ryerson, walking his way down and from behind the net, overskated the play briefly, leaving the puck behind. And from there, Joe Corton drops it deep into the near corner with the Spuds catch up to it, and Aaron Ryerson brings it out to the point. Dish back down to the corner. From there, Joe Corton along the near wall, working for it there. Scrambling after it, it's bounced off to the boards to Searles to the far point. From there, Grammer carries it to the corner. Grammer works his way up on top, trying to toss one in. Got the rebound, and just as they took a rebound shot, the whistle blows. That stops play with 6:51 to go. 14 shots on goal from Moorhead, 4-0 on the scoreboard. No shots registered yet by Brainerd.
What you like to see out of the Spuds is really unselfish five-man play right now. They have an opportunity to do some things out there with extra space and time with the puck, but they're still making the play to the open player. All five guys activating in the offensive zone, creating chances.
Caleb Alderson in the near corner. He works his way loose. The puck stays in the corner, and it's played by Ian Ness. Back out to the near side where the Warriors pick it off the wall. Throw it out to center. It got away from Schiller momentarily. Able to recover and send it off to the far side. The return comes to the near wall. Down deep into the corner. From there, Cody Martinson sends it down to the far side where Caden Clefman picks it up for the Warriors. They'll throw that one up ice, and they're going to wave it off now on a slowly rolling puck. And the Warriors come up with it deep into the near corner. Long pass up on top, and here's a shot. It may go as a shot on goal, but that is the first legitimate scoring opportunity for the Warriors here in this opening period, and it is the first shot of the night. Spuds back up ice. Here's the quick return. On his way in. Shot up the pipe by Cody Martinson. Rolling it down along and back again. A stick is loose. One of the Brainerd players without a stick, that's Grant Gardefee. Here's a play, and here's a shot and a goal. A rebound there for the Spuds, and they jump to a 5-0 lead.
Got good work from Martinson on the rush. Comes up the ice, gets a good shot off that hits the pipe, but he follows it up to keep the play alive down low. He's able to tie up the defender who had lost his stick. Unfortunately, he was trying to soccer that puck out of the zone, and Martinson's able to ride him off the play. Harper Bentz picks up a loose puck, turns it to the net, and there's number 4.
Harper Bentz has his 4th goal. Here's the scoring announcement. Well, no assists are handed out at this point, so that would be a second unassisted goal by Harper Bentz. He has 4 of the 5 goals scored. That's off to a big start. Time of the goal at 11:21. So from behind the net, the Spuds try to wrap around, and he just did get over in time. Jed Klang put the pads up against the post to stop the play with 5:03 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, there may not officially be an assist on that goal as Harper picked a puck up out of a pile, but I give the unofficial to Cody Martinson. He did some good work. Yeah, I did some good work there to tie that guy up and free that puck up.
Back in the face-off circle, it's drawn to the near side. Spun around all the way behind the net and off to the far corner and out to the point where it's thrown back in by Grammer. Dish down low on the rebound. Ricocheting loose, trying to pick it up. Connor Erickson had it momentarily for Brainerd and then left it away to Calvin Stengram. Out to center ice. Here's the walk up and through. Drop back at the point for John Finnegan. His shot goes on and it's deflected away. Second shot of the night for the Warriors, and it comes out high in the slot. Moorhead getting a stick on it to prevent the play from going any deeper, and it's worked out to the far side for Justin Stahlberger. And there is a shot that is blocked away and then covered up by Jed Klang. 5-0 first period score, Moorhead.
Nice play by Stahlberger entering the zone. In what you want to guard against if you're the Spuds is just getting outside of playing normal hockey in the context of the game. And Justin does a nice job of recognizing there's not much developing. I got traffic headed to the net. I'm going to make sure I put one on net here and try to create something. Nice job.
Spuds got a shot on goal off the faceoff. Wyatt Tweed, I think, had that one blistering in, but it was blocked away by Klang. It's returned to the far side, down deep into the corner, spinning it behind the net. Klang there Tweet to pick it up. Up on the top, here's a long shot set in by Joe Schiller that's bounced up off the plexiglass. And back onto the ice where play continues. Spuds pick up the shot and a goal. It is Aaron Ryerson, I think. Let's take a look. That might have been Tweet.
Yeah,
Wow.
Tweed scored it. Great pass from Ryerson out of the corner. And, Aaron goes down, peeks over his shoulder. Always good to shoulder check so you know where your options are. And Tweed does a great job of bursting off the wall to that opening. And then what quick hands from Wyatt Tweet there to put it up over the blocker right up under the 90.
6-0 Moorhead. Time of the goal at 13:02. Wyatt Tweet with that one, his 4th of the season. And the assist, I think, to Aaron Ryerson. We'll wait in a moment to find out. Aaron Ryerson with his 8th. Here's the announcement. Joe Schiller getting an assist on that one as well. That's his 2nd of the night. And it's 6-0 Moorhead here in the first period. Long pass out to the far side. Here's the walk through center. Aaron Ryerson upended. He comes worked off the plate, but stays on his skates and chases it into the corner, trying to take it back from Manicky. And it comes out all the way to center ice where the Spuds are waiting, and it gets turned around. Bounce off the near boards. Here's the walk in by Ryerson. Centering past Grammer. He winds up to shoot. And waiting to see, that one was blocked away and behind the net. Grammer thought he had a chance on that one.
Yeah, it was a nice little play up the ice there. And a nice job by Joel there. Again, not doing anything out of context. Makes a nice bank pass in the neutral zone up to Ryerson. Then he joins, and he finds that little area. Ryerson with another nifty pass to Joe to get him a good opportunity on the side of the net.
Caleb Alderson on the draw from Moorhead. Has it come back to him off his skates, and he drops it into the corner. From there, chased down by Grant Gardepy, and it comes back to the near side. And along the wall, as they try to work it out to the point, it's saved in by Searles, and now picked up by Cody Martinson. It's 2-on-1 on the walk, and here's a shot, a block, and a save made by Jed Klang. That's the 23rd shot that Jed Klang has faced here in the first period.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught. Again, nice play by Cody, not out of context, has traffic to the net, so he tries to get one in on net there.
To the near side, off the face-off, drawn up against the wall. Searles keeping an eye on it. Carries it deep into the corner. 2.5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Up on top, it comes all the way off the wall. And to the near side. Shot goes on, blocked away by Kai Weigel. The outlet comes all the way out to center, and it's carried in by Caleb Alderson. From behind the net, Alderson, centering pass, blocked away. Pulled off the wall and sent up ice. Will that one clear? And as it does, the whistle brings up an icing stop in play with 2:03 to go. Just an unbelievable start to this one. It's been a long time since any team has put 6 on the board in the first period.
Yeah, and really no other way to say that. Spuds have been going downhill in Brainerd's end the entire period.
Off the face-off, the play comes. Official is forced to scrape himself off the ice and re-enter play. As it comes out on top to Pence, to Gavin Lindbergh. His shot, he's got a good quick release. But a glove save by Jed Klang keeps it at 6-0.
I'm going to recognize Klang on that because with this kind of a start and what he's been facing and giving up 6 in the first, he's out there challenging, and that was a hard shot, quick shot from Lindbergh, and he was right there to play that puck. Well done by Klang.
A circle near side, stick side of Jed Klang. It's dropped down, out high in the slot, brought back near side, and Joe Schiller gives it off to Harper Bentz. His shot just wide into the corner, far side, played back behind. Here's a wraparound try, rebound shot, and it's knocked away. Finally picked up by Max Roby, and out to center ice, he throws it, but the Spuds turn it around, and they'll go to a change and bring new skaters on. Off to the far side, now deep in his own end. Played off to the far side where Moorhead's Gavin Lindbergh picks it up, finds Harper Bentz. Oh, what a touch he had on his entry pass to Carson Triggs. Only to see it get turned around and up to Gavin Lindbergh. His shot blocked away. Klang is coming up with some big saves here down the stretch of this first period. Long pass out to center. Searles takes it back, and a return comes near side for Gavin Lindbergh, who dishes it in deep. Spuds changing it with 1 minute to go in the period. Out to the far side and deep into the far corner where Braden Manicky has it back near side, backhanded. They'll set it up from there, trying to find a way out of the zone. Overpass, and it's deflected to the far corner and down low. And from there, the Spuds take a look at it. Wrapping it around, here's a shot. It hit the pipe twice and rattled its way out on top. To the far side, the return comes to Grammer, deep into the near corner. And from there, looking out to the point. Cyril's waiting for it. It's deflected away by Grammer and pounced off to the near side. Here's a centering pass, but taken back by the Warriors. An outlet pass kept in play by Cyril's, and he put a stick on it, but he lifted it into the Brainerd bench. Still 19 seconds to go here in the first period. Spuds with a 6-0 lead, getting 4 goals so far from Harper Bentz.
Good work again from this line down low, using all 5 guys in the zone and unselfish hockey.
So with time running out, here's a shot blocked away. Kai Weigel. Nice deflection there. Dishing it to the corner where the chase for the puck is underway. Joe Corton reaching in for it. Time is going to run out as the Spuds turn and look up ice. The horn sounds. Teams head to the locker room. So far it's been Moorhead. After 1 period of play from Moorhead Sports Center, it's the Spuds 6 and Brainerd 0.
and will be competing in several U.S. figure skating competitions over the next few months. Ladies and gentlemen, Estella Toffey.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
For Harper Bentz, Carson Triggs adding one, and Wyatt Tweet adding one, and the Spuds lead it 6-0 as they put 27 shots on goal in that opening period. Jed Klang has had his difficulties against the Spuds snipers here tonight. He's had some great saves along the way, but the Spuds have been able to manufacture their offensive thrust, and they've been able to score early on here and lead it by a count of 6-0. And that was the score in our junior varsity contest earlier tonight. The Spuds JV also with a lot of 50-7 shots on goal in that one. 6-0 was the final in that JV game. And the Spuds riding a 4-game win streak. We're hoping that they wouldn't have a letdown and come in ill-prepared for a contest against Brainerd, because Rob Grammer, the Moorhead Brainerd game in years past, has been an outstanding contest, an outstanding game. Very physical, hard played, very competitive.
Yeah, it was one of those in the section schedule that you knew you were going to have. You want to get the first one in the year early because you might not be able to win both, especially with the second one going into Brainerd. Actually, I don't even know if we play them twice this year.
I think it's just the one time.
Yeah. Yep. So adding to the importance of the one game, but frankly, with what we've seen, this isn't the Brainerd teams of the past that we've had, and you hope, you'd think there's going to be some pride coming out of that locker room as an athlete, as a program, and a community, and they'll come out and put up a little bit more fight here in a second.
Well, you got to know that that's going to happen. That's just the way competitive sports is. You want to play hard, you want to play to win from beginning to end, and that's sometimes a hard lesson to learn when you know that the end result may have already been determined or decided.
Yeah, and anything's possible. It's hard to imagine with what we saw in the first that they're going to be able to mount the type of comeback to come back and win this game. But there's a lot to be gained on both sides from continuing to play. If you're Brainerd, obviously you want to try to win this period and put up a little bit better showing. If you're Moorhead, you want to, like we said in the first period, you want to make sure you don't kind of succumb to the pace of the game and the ability to do some things you normally wouldn't. You want to stay in the context of what you're trying to accomplish as a team. Make sure you continue to play that way throughout the game.
We saw a little bit of that at the end of that first period, where the play was seemingly just normal play. No big hurry attack, no big rush to get things done, but rather just to control play and set the tone of the game. Spuds get the opening face-off to start the second period, and they bring it in left to right as we look on. Klang plays it to the near corner. The Spuds track it down, however, and play it off to the near side for Grammer. He dishes it down deep, and from there played away from Bentz, grabbed off to the far side by Gardapi, and it comes up along the wall and then turned around and sent down from the far corner, ringing back near side. Up against the wall hard. Scramble for the loose puck there, and it's dished back down low and picked up by the Spuds. There's Harper Bentz looking for number 5, but this time the glove saved. Jed Klang hanging on to that one.
And notice, Larry, where Jed was when he stopped that puck, too. So he competed hard through the first period for Brainerd. He stopped a lot of pucks that there could have been 4 or 5 more goals.
No doubt.
And there he was out 2-3 feet on top of his blue paint to make sure he cut off the angle on that bench shot.
Joe Corton on the faceoff draws it out to the point. Kept in by Colby Creer to the near corner. They scramble for it there. Finally pulled away from Wyatt Tweet. Comes out to the point. Spuds keep it in the zone. Schiller dishing it down low to Corton. And from there, played back to Corton. He'll walk in. He shoots. It's blocked. The rebound. He missed and fanned on the shot attempt. And it's a 3-on-2 Brainerd outbreak to the near side as they are forced wide of the play. And Max Roby throws it behind the net, and it rolls off to the far corner where the Spuds are there to pick up the loose play. And at center ice, dished in. Icing waved off as it goes deep into the corner. Aaron Ryerson tries a centering pass. It came back to him, and he turns it around, gives it away to Joe Corton. He walks his way down low, tries to shovel it in, tried to pound it in, gets his own loose puck. It comes up to the slot. Here's the shot sent in by Dalton Songstead, and it comes near side. Pulled in by Joe Corton. From there, he goes down. Puck works loose. Aaron Ryerson tracking it down from wide, feeding it out to the point. Spuds are there. Here's a long shot sent and deflected near side. Tracked down by Roby. Out to the near side, and Songstead sends it in. Flies off the boards and behind the net. And from there, scrambling after, it's picked up by the Spuds' Caleb Alderson. Up high in the slot. Here's Andrew Searles winding up with his shot. That hit a skate and deflected to the near side. Picked up by Songstead, walks his way in, setting it up for the return, and it just was off and away from him. Here's the outlet pass. That'll bring up an icing. Well, the Spuds had a good scoring opportunity, but a nice play there forced the puck long, and play stops here early in the second period.
Yeah, good bit of action and control from the Spuds again, activating all the players in the zone, and then Brainerd does a nice job at keeping them on the perimeter and able to clear it, but ends up being a nice.
Caleb Alderson will handle the faceoff for Moorhead. Leading 6-0 here early in the second period. Off to the far side. Here's a long shot set into traffic. It's bounced up and behind the net, on the net. Play stops.
Good job of winning faceoffs as well tonight to gain possession of the puck. Such a big part of the game. Alderson, nice job there. Career with a nice pass across to Joe Grammer, trying to get it through the traffic. Again, quality play from the Spuds.
Off the far circle, picked up by Alderson. Along the net, poked away. Spuds recover. Loose puck, battled for, scrambled after off a skate, turned around, pilled away. Ian Ness. Somehow in such close quarters, they managed to maintain control. Then a pass up high in the slot gets through. Comes all the way down. It's played back out by goaltender Kai Weigel. To the near side, here's Alderson walking his way in, centering pass down low for Stahlberger, and just off his stick into the far corner. A bouncing puck comes out to center, picked up by Moorhead. Big play there, and it's dished around and sent in by Colby Career, and it goes down to the corner. And then out of play, it's waved off there with 13:59 remaining here in the second period. Spuds 6 first period goals hold the lead.
Yeah, so they're going to bring this face-off outside the zone, seeing it tipped off of Carson Triggs' stick and went on a play.
Gavin Lindberg handles the face-off, draws it to Triggs, who drops it back. Schiller brings it near side for Songstead, and it comes to the near corner. Down deep, Bentz. Behind the net, pulled away by Connor Erickson of Brainerd, but he can't clear the zone, and finally lifts it out. And a race for it there. The Spuds get there just in time, and it's turned around by Songstead. That bounces up and into the Brainerd bench area. 13:34 to go. So the Spuds, which rotated 4 defensemen in that first period, bringing on a 5th now here in the second period, utilizing the time that is allowed between varsity and junior varsity play. To the far side. Now up, near side, Bentz walks his way in, lines it up, centering pass down low for Triggs. Bounced off to the far side, and as they look for it there, it comes back out from the angle. The shot blocked away by Klang. To the near side, it is lifted up and out, and icing.
Well, if you have any young players out there watching that play down in the corner, it's a 50-50 puck race. And this is where this line's so effective. Gavin Lindberg goes in the corner, sacrifices himself as the first man on the puck, ties up the stick of the Brainerd player so that his help can come in and win the puck. And then they get it to Benson. There's a quick shot on goal, all from a very smart F1, we call that, Larry. F1, forward number 1.
Out to the far point. It bounces away from Searles. Here comes Brainerd on a 2-on-1 break. The shot is blocked nicely. Aaron Ryerson had it on his stick to tip it away. He recovers off the far side, tries to get around the defender, and it's picked up by Joe Corton. Shot blocked, rebound out near side. Here's the turn up in Aaron Ryerson. Overplayed it just momentarily, forced to pick it up off the far wall. Throwing it down low. Here's the look in by Wyatt Tweet. Sending it out, it comes all the way back out to center, swept ahead of the play, and it comes in on goal. That'll have to count as a shot because it was between the pipes, just the 5th goal of the night for Brainerd. Here's a windup and a shot. Moorhead blocked away. That one by Tweet, chasing it to the corner, puts a stick on it to keep it in play. Then Brainerd pulls it loose, bouncing it out to the point, kept in just barely. Off to the near side, and as they look from there, rolling it around, the Warriors break out of the zone with a hard pass up for Timmons. Martin Timmons slips it off to the far side. Spuds track it down in the corner. Inside of 12 minutes to go. here in the second period. There's been no scoring in the second, and Moorhead continues to hold their 6-0 advantage. Out of the near corner. Working it around down deep into the corner for Ian Ness. And then pulled in by Stahlberger. He works his way to the corner and gives it off. Here's Joe Schiller walking his way in. He shoots and scores. Oh, he had that one calculated all the way. A little nifty move. That was the defenseman that did that, Rob Grammer.
Yeah, you know, it's sometimes shocking. Those D-men can flash some high-level skill, but we know Joe Schiller's got that ability. In this play, you can unpack this one all the way back from in the D zone, where a great outlet from Justin Stahlberger to use his body and do a little touch pass into space for Cody Martinson. He comes up the ice, they go to work down low, and then you got that high cycle or high scissor action with Schiller coming down the wall, Stahlberger leaving it for him, and it confused the Brainerd defense to the point of leaving Schiller walking in all by himself. And great nifty forehand, backhand, school song. That's how we say that, forehand, backhand, school song.
Joe Schiller unassisted on the goal to give the Spuds a 7-0 advantage. And for Schiller, his second goal of the season, third point tonight. Spuds keep it in the attack zone as it bounces to the near side. Up against the wall and picked up by Songstead. He turns it around and sends it down low. Plays behind the net. Cody Martinson taps it for Ian Ness, who taps it in. That was a mismatch right in front of the goal. There wasn't much that Jed Klang would be able to do with that one, with the tic-tac-toe passing of the Spuds to grab an 8-0 lead.
A couple things I like again from the Spuds are just it's normal play in the context of the game, and I think you're going to get a first career varsity point for Dalton Songstead and a second assist, I believe. We'll see if they announce that. But a nice play from him, rolling it around to Martinson. Martinson with a great look out front to Ness for the tap in.
So Ian Ness. Here's the announcement. And there it is. Cody Martinson, along with Dalton Songstead, gets his first varsity point. It's an assist on the goal by Ian Ness. And for Ness, that goal is second of the season. And the Spuds lead it now 8-0 with 10:15 to go. Quickly scored goals in a matter of 39 seconds to grab this lead here in the second period. To the near side, backhand pass. There's another deflection that was right on the doorstep, but off to the far side it is played. They scramble forward there. It's dished down deep into the corner. Gavin Lindberg turning, looking, and it rolls in on goal, and it's covered up then by Klang. 8-0 with 9:53 to go still in the second period.
Nice play by Joe Grammer, as Carson Triggs does a nice job of just calming the play down and finding Joe Grammer in the neutral zone to regroup. And he attacks, he gets on the edge, and I believe he had Triggs who had continued to the net, and he throws a hard backhand across the crease that Triggs was almost able to convert. Nice work there.
Play continues in the Brainerd end. To the far side, swept down low by Schiller. Picked up by Alderson. Back to the near side, Alderson looking up on top. Still with the puck. Alderson carries that down. Here's his pass into the slot. Got away from Tweet. Catches up to it in the near corner and carries it behind the net. Tweet worked off the play. It comes out. A hit there. Another hit along the way. Spuds come up with it. We have not had a penalty called here tonight. As it comes near side, Aaron Ryerson drops it back for Wyatt Tweet. Into the far corner, then turns and looks up on top, gives it off. There's Songstead with a shot. That one is blocked away, and he checks it in the corner. Play down low. It squirts loose. Alderson coming up with it. Overskated it briefly, turns around, has it back, sends it out to the point. From there, near side for Joe Grammer. He walks his way to the near corner, walks his way in. He goes backhand to shoot, and a block save by Jed Klang. That one had goal written all over it, except for Jed Klang.
Yeah, another defenseman displaying some skill. All right, you know, and again, it's what puck possession does for you when the Spuds have it as much as they do, is it's hard for the defensive posture to maintain its integrity for that long, and it's creating all these openings and seams for the Spuds to attack the net, and they're doing it, and they're doing a nice job of it, again, in context, and good play from the Spuds.
Off the far wall, it is in the slot and dished out. Chased out by Harrison Seymour. taken away. And as it goes forth and back, a play has stopped, play has stopped rather, and they'll have a face-off in the Moorhead zone near side of Kai Weigel.
A puck blocked on the wall there by Joe Grammer in the defense, and they determined it was a hand pass up the wall.
Down deep into the corner. And off to the far side. Moorhead outlet. It's 3-on-2. Slipping his way through. He comes near side for Ness. The return pass. Trying to hook up with Stahlberger. Was thrown right behind him. And the outlet comes back out to center. Moorhead taking a poke at it. Enough to get a stick on it and sweep it ahead. Here's Ian Ness. On the near side, centering pass. Deflected by Stahlberger to the far corner. Cody Martinson picks it up. Martinson dropping it back out to the point and then sending it in deep and rolling it back near side. Ian Ness down deep in for Martinson once again. He works his way from behind the net all the way off to the far corner. Cody Martinson delivering it there to be picked up by Ian Ness, who scrambles around behind the net with it. Now a centering pass got away. Martinson gets there first and has it pulled away from him, and an outlet pass. That got stuck in the equipment. There it comes rolling out of one of the breezers.
Yeah, I remember the old hidden ball trick in baseball.
We just saw it.
They tried it. Yep.
So we've had football plays here tonight. We've seen baseball plays here tonight, and we've seen 8 hockey goals.
Yeah, it's an all-around contest here tonight. It's exciting here at Moorhead.
To the near side. Colby Career works it out. Triggs out to the far point. Down deep now for Harper Bentz. Got away. Rolls free behind the net. Spuds are there to pick it up. Here's a centering pass. Turn around. Shot by Triggs and a save. Very astute and alert play by Jed Klang to keep it out. Or did he score?
No, he scored it.
I didn't see the light go on until just a moment ago. So the count, there it is, a Moorhead goal. And it's 9-0.
Great pass from Bentz on the backhand to slip it into Triggs on the backside. And really Carson doing a nice job. A lot of times the guy off the puck creates the pass, and he broke at the right moment in behind the defender, and Bentz saw that happening and got it to him. Very nice play.
Carson Triggs gets the goal. Harper Bentz gets another point. For Triggs, his second goal tonight, his 10th of the season. Harper Bentz getting the assist. That is his 5th point tonight. And it's 9-0.
Well, I'll say right now, to Brainerd's credit, they haven't lost their composure or done anything squirrely being down this much. And even right there, that was a fine reaction to Joe Porton crashing the net hard, trying to bang that rebound home. And they cleared him out, but it wasn't anything goofy or egregious. So just hard play.
Play is down and comes in behind Klang. Back out to the near side, up along the wall. It's tight up tight. Still reaching in, trying to poke it free, and it comes out to the point where Career sends it in hard and high. And the loose puck rolls all the way out. Warriors catch up to it, and they come near side. Walking his way in, Calvin Stengram. Lost the play, and the Spuds come back with it. Now rink wide and in. The rebound comes back out to the point, kept in by Songstead. Down deep into the corner, here's Caleb Alderson walking his way in. He turns, he shoots, it's blocked away by Klang. And a long rebound comes thrown all the way up and out. And with 6:15 remaining in the second period, Spuds have scored 3 more times here in the second period and lead it now 9-0.
Nice try by Joe Porton coming out on the short side. And the tendency of the goalies these days is to go down and take away the low part of the net. The forwards know that, so he tries to elevate it over Klang's shoulder, but Klang's a big boy.
Right comes out near side and out to center. Songstead collapsing down on the play, forces the turnover and heads up along the wall. Songstead pulls up short, turns, tries to toss one in. It's deflected deep into the corner. Stahlberger goes after it. He's got control. And the turnaround shot by Martinson blocked away, and it comes out near side. Long rink wide pass Brainerd. But it was off a stick, and Martinson is there to collect it, but only briefly. Here's a long pass out in front that comes all the way through. Songstead picks it up in the near corner. It rolls out of the zone and out to center. Back in, and play continues on. Battle for it along the near wall. Stahlberger there to pick it up. Here's a walk in on goal. Centering pass, shot actually came on. I think it was tipped away. Weigel somehow out of goal, however, got the pad on it to knock it away. Play continues on now with 5:15 to go. Long play out of the zone. Here comes Cody Martinson. He's all alone. He shoots, and it is stuck in the pads, and then he spots it. And Jed Klang hangs on for the save.
A nice recognition from Cody Martinson there that the Brainerd defenders had a difficult gap, and he was 1-on-2. So he took the space in front of the D, cut to the middle, and in one motion shot a quick one that had Klang fooled.
The official with a mishandled drop of the puck acknowledges that, and he reloads it. And the play is down. To the far side, Martinson giving chase on it, leaves it for Bentz. He's upended, play is loose. They battle for the loose puck. It comes out to the point. Joe Grammer struggling with it momentarily, then comes back near side and plays it off the near wall, sends it ahead for Gavin Lindbergh. He goes rink wide with it. It's picked up by Triggs and knocked away from him. Here come the Warriors down deep, and the Spuds on a quick reach-in poke away by Joe Grammer. Oh my, nice defensive play to keep the pressure off and come near side. To the near side, it's Gavin Lindbergh. He sails his way in, sails behind the net, sends it out in front, and it's tipped away. Warriors come up with it, and it's center ice they play. And through the zone and in with a tip in off the stick of Alex Jones. It's played behind the net. Moorhead tracking it down from there, and they've got the outlet. It is 3-on-2 through center. To the far side, Gavin Lindbergh drops it off to Joe Grammer. His shot is blocked and saved. Klang on the rebound to the corner. And a wraparound try. The Spuds come back with it with Lindbergh. Now near side, up high in the slot. Here's the look in by Wyatt Tweet, and he left it behind, and it was picked off. Back up ice, Kai Weigel leaving the crease area to play the puck off to the side. Spuds track it down, and it's Wyatt Tweet to the near side. Ryerson feeds it ahead, and it's pulled in by Tweet, and he heads up. Wyatt Tweet on the near side. Centering pass, Ryerson turns it around, keeps it under control, and drops it off to the far side for Songstead. And from there behind the net, player goes down, players go down. Loose puck near side, up on high. And we've got our first penalty of the night coming up as the Spuds play it off to the far side, wind up on a shot, blocked away. And to the near side, they carry it all the way out to center. Ryerson having it there. And he'll sail behind the net before dropping it back near side for Alderson. And again, no touch up by Brainerd, and play continues on. Long pass rink wide and into the zone. Warriors go after it, and again, no stopping of play, but this time the penalty is called, and we'll have a second Brainerd penalty. Stopping play with 2:50 to go here in the second period.
Well, there's certainly two infractions.
Straighten that out for me.
There's two infractions. They're probably only going to call one. I always think that's one of the strangest things, or the refs stop watching the play, but there's clearly that was a second penalty. Maybe it's a scoreboard thing, I don't know, but either way, it doesn't much matter. He went down hard.
There will be one penalty assessed against Brainerd. Moorhead on the power play, they convert at 30% on the season for their power play opportunities. Now with the extra skater and 2:37 in the period. Pass rink wide. Aaron Ryerson dishes it down deep into the corner where it's quickly returned. Ryerson walks his way off the wing. He shoots. It's high up in the sky, and it comes down somewhere in the rafters and then to the ice. Both teams will make their changes here with 2:25 to go in the period. 6 in the first, 3 more here in the second for Moorhead, leading at 9-0.
Good possession early on that power play, and Brainerd did a nice job of just keeping them on the perimeter, not really giving them a great look.
Off the face-off, it ends up with Joe Schiller. Schiller feeds it near side, takes the return from Corton. Now to Career on the far side. He wanders his way up on top of the slot. Here's Corton. He finds a seam. He walks his way in. He shoots, looking for the rebound. It is tipped away, and Ian Ness tracks it down. Feeds it out to the point, and the Spuds will start from there once again. Here's a pass on the near wing. Joe Corton slipping it down low and out of the corner. Played up on top to Ian Ness. His shot just missed. It hit the pad, hit the post, and bounced away.
That's interesting. Brainerd, as I said, they were doing a nice job keeping the Spuds on the perimeter. And then one of their guys lost his composure a little bit and actually gave the Spuds their best opportunity by attacking and breaking their kind of box structure or diamond structure that they had.
To the near side, it's played out along the wall. It got out of the zone, yes, and Joe Grammer fed it back in. That results in an offside whistle, stopping play with 1:43 remaining. 9-0 Moorhead here in the second period. Play is down near the Brainerd blue line, and the Spuds are there to pick it up. Off to Martinson, or rather off to Triggs. It comes back near side. Here's a walk-in shot, blocked up and away. Save goes to Klang from behind the net. Working it out up on top, they'll try it again. Here's Grammer, high in the slot. Near side, it's Gavin Lindberg walking his way in, but he had his pocket picked and it was tipped away. A long pass out of the zone to take the pressure off. Brainerd on a quick change. Moorhead on a quick change. 1:07 to go in the period. 15 seconds left in the Brainerd penalty. Moorhead long pass up to Harper Bentz. He'll sail his way in. It's 2-on-3 as Bentz goes down leap and he touches one in on goal. It is loose behind the net. Time is running out on the penalty as the Spuds line up. Brainerd is back at full strength. 47 seconds to go in the period. A long pass out, goes out to the point. And from there, Searles shoots, deflected high, off the plexiglass, back near side. And as they look from there, it'll walk in by Carson Triggs. Feeds it off to the far side. 32 seconds to go in the period. Circling out of the far corner. Here's the walk in, deflected away, and picked up by Triggs. He goes backhand on a shot. The rebound by Bentz is blocked again behind it. Comes up on top for Songstead. Throws it into trouble, and it's deflected away by Bentz. 16 seconds to go in the period. Down deep into the corner. Comes up on top for Songstead. He'll line that one up. The rebound is off to the near side. Spuds getting more scoring opportunities. Now 42 shots on goal to this point of the second period. Teams head to the locker room. We've played 2 at Moorhead Sports Center. As they head off the ice, it is Moorhead 9 and Brainerd nothing.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The Moorhead Legacy Education Foundation and Spud History are writing a book that will celebrate Moorhead School's 150th anniversary. Set to be published in 2023, the book will contain some 300 pages and over 2,000 photos. Spud History is looking for photos, uniforms, scrapbooks, newspaper clippings, or anything else that will help tell our story. You can email Brian Cole if you have anything to donate. spudhistory@moorheadschools.org. It's a great day to be a Spud.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Like the way this is going?
I feel more comfortable about it as if you're a Spuds fan going into the third than most of them.
We've all been there, haven't we? Yeah. It is a lot like some of the you have to respect that attitude because we talk about how high school athletics in general is played for that reason, to teach a lot of good things for the young student athlete coming up.
Yeah, and it's a lot in life. How do you respond to adversity and downtime, and that's what Brainerd's faced with here in the third.
Moorhead accepting the face-off to start the third period and will go right to left. Long pass near side that was just ahead of Carson Triggs. He sends it out in front for Harper Bentz, who brings it back out to Searles, who sends it down low, and it's deflected away. Gavin Lindbergh there to pick it up. Here's the walk-in from around behind. A wraparound try there comes loose, and the rebound comes out near side. Lifted out of the zone by John Finnegan of Brainerd. The return comes all the way down and comes in on goal, and steered off to the side then by Jed Klang. Into the far corner, brought back near side. 9-0 Moorhead here in the third. Of course, that indicates that with the score beyond 6 goals are beyond in the period. It is a running time situation. Here's a rebound, hard shot, coming all the way near side and out. It comes to Grant Gardepee. Deep in the near corner, he catches up to it and plays it back near side for Harrison Seymour. Now it's taken away up high in the slot. Spuds Joe Corton feeds it away, and it comes back to Brainerd, and here's a tip in by Seymour, tracking it down behind the net as he goes after it there. It's played back to the near corner. From there, Joe Corton pulls it away from Moorhead. He goes long distance out to center ice. Here's the walk-in along the far side by Ryerson. He tries to power it in, and it's deflected away by Klang. Along the near wall, working its way loose. It comes all the way down. It'll come in on goal. And with that, it's quickly turned around. Spuds have it. Here's Aaron Ryerson on the near wing. Looking in. He turns. He shoots. It's blocked away. Rebound off to the far side. Played into the corner and back out. And deflected. And the Warriors come up with it to the near side. As they battle for it along the line, it's pulled in by Sean Engelstead of Brainerd. And it goes rink wide with it. Spuds will take this opportunity to make a change. Play goes down low with Searles. He's upended from behind. Play comes loose and turned out to the blue line. Quickly back along the wall for Brainerd. A long shot, bounced away, and the rebound comes up on top. And Kai Weigel getting the save on that one. And the play comes back up now on the near side for Caleb Alderson, who walks his way in, then slides off to the side and backhands one on. It's blocked away. Out to center ice where it's picked up by Songstead. Caleb Songstead near side for Joe Grammer. Walking his way across the line, he shoots it, blocked away. Into the near corner it goes. And from their play behind the net, here's a wraparound backhand try that just missed. Comes back on to Caleb Alderson, who walks his way in. Shot pushed in on net, played back to the near side. And along the wall, Grammer comes in to keep it in the zone. It's blocked away. It comes out to the blue line. They're going to say play continues on, and it comes thrown up ice. From there, played back out by Kai Weigel. It comes all the way down. And picked up by Ryan Kennedy of Brainerd. Off to the far side. Early minutes of the third period. And a long pass there results in icing. Clock continues to run along as the Spuds own a 9-0 advantage.
Rewind it back just a minute or so into the game. And a nice play by Brainerd where they got a really quality scoring chance. One of their best shots of the night. They follow up in puck recovery, try to attack the front of the net. But when you have your center, Caleb Alderson, come all the way down to the top of the crease to help out in defending, he cleared that puck out and carried it down the ice. That's team defending right there. Nice job by Alderson.
Loose puck picked up by Abe Carlson, who's getting skating time here in the third period. Fresh off a 3-period night in junior varsity play, it comes off to the near side. And play along the wall and out. Here's the walk-up ice by John Finnegan. Carries it behind the net where the Spuds reach in. Pull it away, dish it off. Carlson has it for a moment, slides it ahead, drops it back, and here's the advance now by the Spuds. Centering pass, return, far side down low, shot blocked. And the hang-on save off to the side by Jed Klang.
Yeah, and there you see right away the ability of Abe Carlson coming off of some real quality JV action the last few games, and real reliable wing play on the wall. He gets the puck there, he makes sure it moves in the right direction, he follows up the play, makes a good pass, gets a return, his first shot on goal for Abe.
On the face-off, it is thrown behind the net, rolls out near side, now chased by Schiller, tipped into the corner where it's recovered by Alex Jones of Brainerd. Working it off to the far side, it's thrown up in front of the goal. And play comes back out near side. Out to center, tipped off to the side. By Joe Schiller. Recovered. Cody Martinson bringing it up on top. Moorhead turning, shooting. Gavin Lindbergh had a good look on a back around swing. But the position of Jed Klang was there and it was right into his chest. And the save made. 11:36 and clock running. 9-0 Moorhead here over Brainerd in a key Section 8 battle. Into the near corner, Grant Gardapi sends it off to the far side, but cannot clear. Spuds pick it up and bring it near side. Kept in by Searles, he sends it in. Deflected off to the side, picked up there by Connor Erickson of Brainerd. And it rolls and deflects out to center ice. Spuds have to touch up on the play as they continue on. Here's the walk-in now by Creer. Shot blocked away. Blocked away by Klang. Rolls around, Spuds keep it in the zone. Creer sends it down low. From there, Lindbergh puts it up and against the side of the net. It comes back to Lindbergh. He's turning, looking up on front. Still with control of the puck. He got turned around, but keeps the stick handling nut. He goes down. Play continues on. Picked up by Triggs. And goes off to the far side, and it bounces off the far stick. And all the way up ice where icing is called. Stopping play with 10.5 minutes remaining here in regulation.
Just a lot of fun to watch these guys and the way they play the game down low. And the extra effort, Gavin Lindbergh gets taken down, but still stays with it as he's falling and is able to keep a stick on the puck and get it to Triggs, who's able to get it to the front of the net. It's remarkable how well they are able to stay on the puck and get those second and third chances because of it.
Harrison Seymour draws a 2-minute penalty for Brainerd, just the second penalty issued tonight. Moorhead with 55 shots on goal. Brainerd with 5 shots on goal. Spuds leading at 9-0. And with that penalty assist, Moorhead is on the power play. Unable to score on their first power play opportunity of the night. They'll come in with the extra skater. Here's Joe Corton working his way in. He got worked off the play, and a nice block by Braden Manicky. Out to the far side, Moorhead looking in. It got swept away and thrown up ice all the way to the near corner of goaltender Kai Weigel. Moorhead back to pick it up. They turn and look up ice. Here's Aaron Ryerson off to the far side and brought in. Grammer pulls up short, turns, shoots, blocked away high in the air, bouncing back down to the ice. They'll try it again. Here's Ryerson circling around as he goes behind the net and continues. Around and around and around goes Ryerson. He stops, he shoots, and it's wide off to the near side. Inside of 9 minutes to go, it's picked up by Songstead. He shoots it down low, and there's a rebound in. Songstead will get another assist. That was touched in either Ryerson or Tweet. We'll see which one it goes on the deflection.
Well, good traffic from both those guys. Again, mentioned earlier, it's a good thing when you can't figure out who scored it. You have that kind of traffic out front. I think Ryerson did tip it, but a very clever play from Dalton Songstead as he moved across the blue line. As a defender, you want to wait till your traffic gets to the net, and then you want to shoot for their stick so those forwards can make a play on that puck and make it difficult on the goalie. And they did just that. Tip it up over his shoulder, and we got another goal.
Aaron Ryerson gets the goal. So Aaron Ryerson with the goal, his 8th of the season. Songstead with the assist, his 2nd of the year, 2nd tonight. And the 3rd assist goes to Cody Martinson. And it's 10-0. Moorhead on the return. Here's Justin Stahlberger. To the far side, it's dished out. Turned around, down deep into the corner, and in pursuit, Colin Baumgartner. Getting his first playing time at the varsity level here tonight. Play comes back near side and down deep into the corner. From behind the net to the far side. And the outlet pass, tried to deflect it ahead, but could not. Caleb Alderson chasing it down behind, slipping it off to the far corner, and here's the breakout now by Moorhead. Long pass, near side for Cody Martinson. Down deep into the corner, tied up by Connor Erickson of Brainerd, and it goes off our side. Spuds come in with the play. Abe Carlson deflecting it away. And it comes all the way back into the Moorhead end before it's turned around by Andrew Searles. Long pass up on the far side and in. Working his way along down low. Centering pass got blocked and comes right back behind the net. And chased down by Parker Gast. Only to see play stopped with a hang-on glove by Jed Klang.
Yeah, Martinson had got taken down as he drove hard to the front of the net. Ended up in the net himself. And nice opportunity for Parker Gast there. Abe Carlson and Parker Gast connecting on a rush up the ice. And good opportunity for them. And it's nice to see, Larry, when you get these guys you haven't seen play much at this level, they step in and they play the same way. You've got a great amount of depth and guys that can step in and play a really good, solid brand of hockey that Coach Ammerman and Thompson and Wallstead and Kunka want to see their guys playing.
Here's the play down. Parker Gast tried to unload a shot, got pushed off the play, and it comes back out on top to Searles. Down deep into the corner, nice soft touch behind. Pulled in by Abe Carlson. Dishing it off, it's Carlson now behind the net. He took a big hit. His pass got swiped away. It comes rolling out. Searles keeping it in at the point for Moorhead. 5.5 minutes to go. Here's a pass out on top. Turned around by Cody Martinson deep into the near corner. He'll carry it behind the net, try to wrap it around to the far corner, and from there tossed out to the point. One-time shot sent on by Colby Creer, and it comes to the near corner. From there, Martinson plays it. Out to the far side. Brainerd having it. Hit from behind. No call there, and play continues on. Here is Joe Corton. He whisks one down low, and it's right into the glove. Save made. 5 minutes to go. 6 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 more here in the third for Moorhead.
Good work from the Spuds as they continue to do what we suggested as they just play their game.
Off the face-off, a shot sent on by Ryerson, but wide, and it bounces all the way out and comes through to center ice. From there, Joe Grammer sends it rink wide. Ryerson tracking it down, sending it back out to center. Spuds touching up as Corton comes back on side. And it's thrown down low and behind the Brainerd net. Here's Ryerson with the steal out along the near wing. Carries it down deep into the corner, and he manufactures a play down low and then has it pulled away from behind. The official jumping up and out of the way to keep it from conflicting with his performance, and it comes all the way back. Moorhead there to pick it up. Here's Joe Grammer sliding ahead of the play, working his way in from the wing. Grammer taps it towards goal and missed it wide. Rebound to the near side, scrambling into the near corner, and play goes down, and from there, play stops with 3:50 to go. First penalty of the night coming against the Spuds, and our only third penalty tonight total. Aaron Ryerson draws 2. High stick.
Didn't see the play. I wish I had something to give you. I didn't see it.
Well, make up something.
Not me.
Play to the near side of Spud goaltender Kai Weigel. And off the face-off, it's drawn out of the zone. That high-sticking penalty gives Brainerd the extra skater as we close in on 3 minutes to go here tonight. To the near side, walking his way in, down deep into the corner, and play goes behind the net. Comes back now near side. Brainerd with it. Here's John Finnegan behind the net and around to the far side. Finnegan circles around to keep it down deep into the corner, and they play around and around on a figure 8. Back up on top, it's returned backside. Pass is deflected. Spuds there to pick it up. They have the steal and the pass up ice. Ian Ness will head off. Caleb Alderson will head off. Spuds changing. That gives Brainerd a chance to pick it up down deep in their own end and head back up ice. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. 50 seconds to go on the Moorhead penalty. On the near side, Brainerd looking in from the near corner. Scrambling for it, eyeing it up and taking a good long look. John Finnegan sends it out to the far point. It comes back near side for Alex Jones. His pass went down right in front of goal, swept away. Just the 6th shot on goal tonight for Brainerd. Long pass out of the zone. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. And with that icing pass, 10-0 Moorhead, and the time is running.
Well, I got one job. It's to watch the game and make a comment, and I messed that up. So I'm going to say that the nasty word right now is the Spuds are going to work hard to preserve the shutout. We'll see if there's any curse to that, and Kai will be upset with me if it doesn't happen. But
well, you got 1:36. That's on your side, too. That'll go quickly.
We'll see. I think the Spuds will work hard to try to get that for Kai.
Here comes the rush up ice. As it crosses over, the whistle blows. Colin Baumgartner catching up to it. But that play comes back up, and the faceoff will be in the Brainerd zone, near side of goaltender Jed Klang. He has faced 59 shots tonight. That's a busy night. Play now into the corner. Rung off to the far side. 1 minute to go here in the third. Down deep. Backhanded all the way up ice. It got past Colin Baumgartner. Chased down by Dalton Songstead, and with that pass, stopping play. And apparently, is there another Moorhead penalty coming? Yeah.
He's behind the play. It looks like they're going to give him a cross check.
Well, if he takes his time coming off, that was the last play we'll see.
Yeah. Just throw your hands up. Me? Is it me that you?
Cody Martinson drawing 2 minutes. And the face-off in the Moorhead zone. On the draw, it goes deep into the corner. Colin Baumgartner. Poke to the near side, nobody there. Spuds tracking it down. Played by Abe Carlson and out. Time running down from 6 seconds to go. The Spuds record a shutout in the win here tonight over the Brainerd Warriors. We'll recap the game in just a moment as we head off the ice. The final score, Moorhead 10 and Brainerd nothing.
Rick Robertson.